Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are in the Prop 2 matchup right here. This is Dragunov versus Kaiser. Kaiser, the number 2 man, the man in confidants with Gunther. And right now, Ilja Dragunov is trying to prove to the point right now that this man deserves to be in the championship picture after last week's loss in a hell of a main event where Gunther was watching. He was watching. Right now, he's also watching Dragunov right now. He's telling him, hey, look, I understand who you are. I've got history with you. We know each other. We know each other very well. To say, we got history together. We know what we've done before, not just here on Raw, on NXT, NXT UK. We've done magic together. But that's it. That time is past and it's gone. I'm a world champion. I'm the man that retired John Cena. I'm the man that retired Goldberg, but Goldberg is back in WCW, so you better go do something about that, Gunther, and you better do it quick and handle that business, because if you don't handle that business, Goldberg's going to handle you when he comes back as the world champion, which he is the world champion in WCW, plug. And right now, Kaiser trying to prove to Dragunov right now that he is on the same level of Gunther. That way Dragunov gets it out of his head that he thinks he can compete with Gunther. What a hell of a match, though, he had last week with Bron Breakker, taking him to the limit, taking him to the post, where at many moments in the match, I thought Dragunov was going to pull the win. I thought Dragunov would defeat Bron Breakker, but right now, it is set up for Night of Champions, for us to see for us to see the world champion Gunther versus the challenger Bron Breakker. And Dragunov right now wants to prove to Adam Pearce, he wants to prove to the world that he is top world champion material. And look at him, he is pulling it off tonight against Kaiser. Kaiser now dropping Dragunov right there, trying to get the win like that. No, Dragunov with the kick out in the middle of the ring right there. And again, it's not going to be easy. And look at, again, that swinging clothesline has become his best friend. He loves it. He loves it. And Kaiser is getting ready to put this to... Oh, no, but Kaiser got the reversal there. Sorry, Dragunov was putting it to bed, but Kaiser quick to change the game. And now here he comes with that big kick. Kaiser looking for the win on Dragunov, as Dragunov is busted open here tonight. He's busted open, bleeding his heart out right now, trying to prove to Gunther that, hey, I deserve to be in that championship picture. Trying to prove to Adam Pearce in the WWE Universe that he deserves to be in the championship matchup, make it a triple threat. And I think this is just Adam Pearce humoring Kaiser. I don't think this is the way you... Oh! I think he just killed Kaiser. I think Kaiser's done. I think the Czar Punch has ended the match for Kaiser, and Dragunov with the win here tonight. And now the question is, what does Gunther think about this? Is this the next challenger if he's able to beat Bron Breakker, or is this Bron Breakker's next challenger, a man that took him to the limit? We'll have to wait and see what Adam Pearce decides. I mean, Adam Pearce probably watching this. He watches every match. Watching this match and thinking to himself, okay, this kid really wants to step up. This kid really wants to go into that, but I can't take away that opportunity from Bron Breakker. And we'll see as that story progresses throughout the week before Night of Champions. But tonight, a tag team matchup, AJ Lee and the number 1 contender for the women's championship, Maxxine, versus the women's champion, Liv Morgan, and her friend, she says her member of her Judgment Day, her family, Roxanne Perez. And AJ Lee trying to take Maxxine under her wing tonight. Look, I understand who you got. I understand you're the number 1 contender, and you're going to challenge Liv Morgan for that championship at Night of Champions, but I want you to be safe. I want you to be at their best. This is a big chance. This is a big time matchup for you. This is a chance to become a world champion. Maxxine says thank you. She'll take the help, especially from a veteran like AJ Lee, a former Intercontinental champion, a former Divas champion, someone who's done a great amount here in the WWE and is a future Hall of Famer. So Maxxine definitely will not shy away from that. But on the other hand, you have Liv and Roxanne. A lot of people are just saying that Liv's just keeping Roxanne here to keep her as that fall person, someone that she can just rely on when things get rough. She has Roxanne there to help out and to be that lackey and to be that person that takes the fall. But Liv says no, that's not the way she sees it. Liv says Roxanne's here to learn from me, to learn how to be a champion. I'm going to help her become an Intercontinental champion, and she's going to become a champion in her own right. While I'm the women's champion, she'll be the Intercontinental champion. Raquel will be the women's champion over there on SmackDown, and then we'll figure it out. Dom will be the men's world champion, and JD will be the Intercontinental champion on SmackDown. We'll figure it out in the Judgment Day. We'll hold every title on every brand that we are on or featured in. And definitely a dream right there from Liv Morgan. But AJ Lee and Roxanne, definitely a moment Roxanne has been waiting for her whole life to get in the ring with AJ Lee. But now, let's see what that moment goes. Let's see if she doesn't get too into her head. And Liv telling her, make me the tag. And AJ has warned Liv, hey, look, if you can somehow keep your title, you better not take advantage of Roxanne, because Roxanne is a good student of the game and looking to learn from anyone that will teach her, and you're the one that's going to teach her, you're the one that's going to take her into that. You better not abuse her, or else we're going to have issues. As AJ taking this motherly role into some of the younger superstars in the back, trying to be the locker room leader, and again, she's proving it right now with Maxxine and wants to show it to Roxanne. And she told Roxanne, hey, look, if things get rough, I'm here. I'm here to help you out, here to make you realize of your potential and your talent. But Roxanne right now still under the Judgment Day's, I won't say curse, because I don't think it's a cult, but definitely under that influence of the Judgment Day, thinking that she could become a champion with Liv Morgan's assistance, guidance, whatever you want to call it. But right now, AJ Lee is being told to keep her nose out of the business of Liv Morgan. And look at AJ Lee coming after Liv Morgan. Again, that fighter in Lee is coming down. AJ just tossing her around as AJ Lee right now handling business. And tonight we got a big main event tonight. A ladder match tonight to determine the tag team champions. The champions, the Usos, will defend it against the #1 contenders, the Creeds. They won a match last week to become the tag team champions. But Adam Pearce wanted to spice it up a little bit. Said, there's two teams that have matches at Night of Champions. I want to put them in this matchup because maybe we can see if one of those teams can take the titles and then defend it at Night of Champions. And we'll see what happens from there. As the team of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, an impromptu team as well. Cody last week came out to complain that he wanted world championships. He wanted to be the world champion, and it felt wrong him not being the world champion on Monday Night Raw. And he needs to change that because he's cute. A quarterback won. Meanwhile, CM Punk came out and told him, look, you are brand new back to Raw, but this is my show now. This is my area. I'm not the world champion right now, but I will be soon. And a Shining Wizard right there to take down Roxanne, and pinfall right there as it's saved right there by Liv Morgan. But again, Punk and Rhodes teaming up to take on the Vision, and the Vision's going to send out Bronson Reed and Logan Paul. So we'll see what happens tonight in our main event. But right now we are catching up here. AJ Lee taking it to Roxanne Perez, and the tag in now to Maxxine. And Maxxine going after it. Well, look at Liv trying to get out of this, not trying to get anything at all. No showing at all. And Bron Breakker by Liv Morgan, the world champion. Might have just put Maxxine down. About Maxxine, the fighter in her. Won a #1 contendership matchup last week. And she's trying to prove that she belongs, that she is here. She beat Candice LeRae and Roxanne Perez last week for that #1 contendership, right? And again, Roxanne said she was going to use that #1 contendership, and she was going to not let it play out, and that Liv was going to be good, and she was going to use that #1 contendership to leverage it for the women's championship. And back down like that. I was talking about the Intercontinental Championship. No, I'm still loopy about it all because the United States Championship is on Raw. The women's U.S. title is on Raw, held by Giulia. And there's a pinfall there by Roxanne. And look at that. Pinning Maxxine with the most deadliest move in sports entertainment, the roll-up. The small package roll-up, whatever you want to call it up, and Liv in the Judgment Day. Get the win over Maxxine and AJ. Tough cookies for them. Yeah. There we go. And this is going to be a mixed tag team matchup, as we are in the realm of possibly getting into a mixed match challenge tournament in the near future. Want to get a little preview of it tonight with some established stars, Austin Theory and LA Knight. They have their partners on the side. Austin Theory is teaming up with Tiffany Stratton. Meanwhile, LA Knight teaming up with Charlotte Flair. Yeah, woo, or woo yeah, whichever one you want to call it. But Austin Theory of the Vision with Tiffany, saying, hey, look, we will always require every championship we want in the Vision. Who knows who can be a member of the Vision? Maybe Tiffany Stratton could be a future member of the Vision. We don't know yet. But that's Austin Theory, so it's not coming out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. That's when it's I think more of a legitimate gripe or a legitimate source to come through with. But again, the Women's U.S. Championship is here on Monday Night Raw. It's held by Giulia, but Giulia will be defending that championship at Night of Champions against Stephanie Vaquer, La Primera. And LA Knight says, well, put me on Night of Champions. Let me get a chance at that title belt. Yeah. And a pinfall right here by LA Knight trying to get the win. No, kick out by Theory. And what I'm being told about this rumor for the mixed match challenge, it'll be a good amount of teams, group stage, World Cup kind of feeling, you know. You get in a group of 4, you face each other off against each other off. Whoever the top 2 teams are, they go to the next round, and then elimination style, and the winners get a chance at a men and women's championship belt of their choice. So they can choose whatever title they want to go after. And my thinking is they're all going after the they're going to go after the biggest title that they can on their brand, right? But you never know, right? Never know. We also have a mixed tag team championship in AAA, La Tres As. You know, they have a mixed championship belt held by Miz and Maurice. And look at LA Knight saying, I'm not afraid to put down Tiffany Stratton. She's a former women's champion. And look at Town down, Mr. Austin Theory of the Visions about to meet that one. That's a tough one for Austin Theory to face. That's tough for him to get down and get taken care of. And LA Knight going after the tag team partner. But there it is, quick to defend herself. Tiffany Stratton is. And LA Knight tasking the crowd. Yeah, you guys ready for it? Yeah. Yeah. And right now, Theory's telling LA Knight, I'm ready for you to get up. I want to finish this. And look at that coming in the roll-up. Austin Theory always athletic enough, but LA Knight easily getting out of that one right there at a 2 count. And there, LA Knight packaging it up together. I think it's Charlotte Flair's time. And she's telling Austin Theory, I ain't afraid to beat you up, man. But, the champion. Oh, no, the roll-up. Look at Theory's trying to get a win like that. You already saw that win tonight. And Charlotte taking the legs out of Austin Theory and a little bit of bragging about it. And Theory is getting his ass kicked by Charlotte Flair with that woo chop. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid of that. She's a champion in her own right, Hall of Famer in her own right. Someone who's done it all here in the WWE. And Charlotte now, here on Raw, the goals were simple back for her on SmackDown with Alexa Bliss. It was win the tag team championships. You know, you can still see them tag together on Wednesday Night Evolution and any other shows like ECW and WCW. They choose to go and take their talent there, but Theory going and crash pad. But look at that. Charlotte Flair says, I'm good. I'm ready to fight this. But again, she can go for any title she wants, and I've got a chance to speak with her. And she was like, you know what? That women's championship, it's a topic of discussion for me all the time, every time. I'm chasing down my father's number, so I'm going to get there in due time when it feels just right. We're going to get there. But right now, I'm thinking of this mixed match challenge. That's my way to get into that championship picture. And we'll see if that does occur and if that does happen. Definitely would have to find a tag team partner. I mean, LA Knight wants to take that build. He says, oh, look, we'll team up together. We'll team up together, get there. We both want to be champions. You've been a champion already multiple times, but I want to get my first one. As LA Knight wants that title belt. Austin Theory is going to tap. Austin Theory tapping out to the figure 8. Charlotte Flair making Austin Theory tap. Nice. That's what the mixed match challenge will be all about. Moments like that. And now Chelsea Green's Secret Service are here tonight. Alba, Fyre, and Piper Niven will take on Jordynne Grace and her tag team partner Io Sky. And Stephanie Vaquer. And Giulia. It's a multiple tag team matchup. It's tag team versus tag team versus tag team. As this isn't for any tag team standings, but it's definitely to see where the rankings are in the women's division. It's Alba Fyre here saying we're the only tag team. Piper and I are the only two that are an actual tag team. So we got the odds in our favor here. Io say, look, I just want to showcase my ability. I'm a former champion, former world champion. I want to get back in the contention of the championship. I want to be in the top. I don't just want to be an afternoon. I just don't want to be known as Rhea's friend. I want to get there again. Meanwhile, Stephanie and Giulia have a match at Night of Champions for that U.S. Championship. So tonight, they got to help each other out, back each other up, and have each other's back, or else something's not going to happen. They're not making it to Night of Champions. Giulia probably would take it. She's like, hey, I'm still going to be the champion at the end of the day. But she'll have Stephanie waiting for her to challenge her. And they came up together, and again, both of them have had quite the interesting history. Giulia is a multiple-time women's U.S. champion. Meanwhile, Stephanie Vaquer has gone on and won the women's championship and had a big spotlight match at WrestleMania. So definitely a little bit of jealousy there can be noted for Giulia. She's a champion, but the bigger deal is treated as Stephanie Vaquer in the fans' eyes. And Giulia probably sees that and says, why is that the case? Why is it that we came up together and she's the one that's already got all this and I haven't been given that spotlight or opportunity or those moments? As Alba Fyre coming in with the kendo stick, and look at Jordynne. Oh my God, look at Piper just drop in Stephanie. La Primera gets the Primera dropped out of her. And the Secret Harvest is dominating right now. They're pushing moves here. They're getting it going. And Alba Fyre dropping it. EOO. And there's a pinfall there on the champ. But Giulia able to kick out Fyre. Thinking to herself, oh, that would have been big for me. That would have been huge for me. But La Primera again. And look at Jordynne Grace easily picking up Piper and dropping her with that sledgehammer. Bam. And La Primera doing her La Primera poses out there, but Giulia inside the ring actually taking care of business with the beautiful disaster, but saved by Alba Fyre. Grace, Giulia, two talents that I think have potential to become future women's champions, major women's champions as the world champions here. It's just about unlocking that potential. Piper and Alba Fyre hoping to become tag team champions, women's tag team champions, but they know it's going to be tough. It's a tough road when there's a lot of teams and just one set of champions, one set of women's champions in all of WWE. And right now, Io Sky trying to take down Piper, but that didn't happen. There's weapons being tossed all over the place. It's like an episode of ECW, but Giulia tapping her on a brain buster. Piper Niven in trouble. Oh, is Giulia trying to carry her to the middle of the ring and get that pinfall and get the win for her squad? No, kick out at one. A kick out at one. That's crazy. That's the disrespectful part. As Nia and Lash Legend. Oh, pinfall by Io. Nia and Lash Legend hold the tag team champions, the #1 contenderships for them. And definitely, you know, Chelsea Green watching her girls go in is hoping that, hey, if this can go somewhere, she can get them in that title picture. Because you beat a pretty solid field. Look at that. Io Sky, Jordynne Grace, Giulia, and La Primera Stephanie Vaquer. If you're able to get a win against these teams, I don't care if they don't know each other well as a teams, but this is just all-out chaos. So you can get that win, you definitely deserve to get a chance at the titles. And right now, Giulia dropping Alba Fyre and hoping that that's enough for the pinfall, but again, broken up real quick there. As they are now taking out the Secret Harvest, as Stephanie coming after her. But look at the chaos. There's just women just destroying each other, and Jordynne Grace hoping that could be the win, but look at La Primera quick to break it up, and now Jordynne Grace telling her and the takedown there as she saw Jordynne Grace coming after Stephanie. A chair shot saved there for Jordynne Grace. It's just all out chaos, and a spine buster to knock down the women's U.S. champion. Grace, oh, trying to lift her up, nope, line. Jordynne Grace again, power moves, here he goes, Jordynne again trying to go for it, but Giulia counters it. The women's U.S. champion looking to build it all up here and looking to close it out, and she's open, but there is too many people around you to break it up there to get that win here. And right now, it is all out chaos in this ring. I can't control any of it. I'm trying my best to call it, but it's just wild stuff here. As Stephanie went for the double knees, Fyre gets out of the way, and Io coming after Alba. And Io Sky dropped the double knees to Fyre. But La Primera said, I got the sweep. And look at this. Giulia with the win while everyone else is napping. Giulia telling Stephanie, you and I, we got a date at Night of Champions, but I'm the one that picked up the win. This is just, look at the rope. It's broken. Somehow, Jordynne Grace is holding it down. Oh, that's crazy. Crazy stuff here. As we are going back to Monday Night Raw, Ethan Page, all ego, baby. Just hit him with the smile, man. Hit him with the smile. That's what it is all about. As last week, Ethan Page won himself a match to face Carmelo Hayes in a U.S. Championship matchup. But tonight, Adam Pearce said, hey, look, you guys are going to have to coexist. I want you all to coexist, put your enemies together, saying, go ahead, let's see where you guys can coexist tonight and prove to me that you guys can make it and protect each other for Night of Champions, because everyone's gunning for you guys. You're the #1 contender and you're the U.S. champion. Let's see what you can do, as Ethan Page and Carmelo Hayes facing Fraxiom. And this is definitely for Nathan Frazier and Axiom. It's a chance to prove how good of a tag team they are, and that they're underrated and they're being slept on. And look at him, Spanish Fly onto Ethan Page, man. And Axiom looking to close out Ethan, and big time kick, but Ethan Page quick to counter business there. And now he's telling Carmelo, watch how I do this. Watch how I handle business here. I want you to see this. Carmelo's like, I'm watching this, and power slam from the top, but Nathan Frazier is quick to stop any chances at losing this matchup. And this is what a tag team like that. And look, Ethan Page doesn't want to make the tag into Melo at all. He's going to have to make it. You can't go this whole match without tagging, especially against a team like Fraxiom. Oh, whoa, Axiom running the ropes. Tight walking, I don't know what you're going to call it, but that man ran the ropes and tight walked it real well. And right now, in trouble here as Ethan Page building up the momentum. All Ego is looking to prove how good he can truly be. Imagine he's trying to get this like a handicap matchup. He's trying to beat Carmelo like this. He wanted to start off the matchup. He didn't want to let Carmelo start. Carmelo said, I'm ready to start it. And Ethan was like, no. Like, I'm fine. I got to tag you. See, it all makes sense. Eventually, you do got to tag. You can't be crazy and lose this matchup. But look at Carmelo quick to put the down. Ref, the foot was on the rope, ref. But whatever. I digress here. And Carmelo, oh. Axiom with that double stomp there, almost beating the champ, but Ethan Page going to make the save. Says, look, I can't suffer a loss. I don't want a loss. I want to win. I want more money. That's how you get more money. You get more of that human money. That's how you get more, by winning, not by losing. And look at Carmelo. Look at the drop. That is hard to do, even just standing up, doing a leg drop, but doing it in reverse while you're jumping out the ropes. And there's the rope break there. Smart ring knowledge of Axiom to know, and take him down. Carmelo is not playing. He don't miss, but now he might miss here with Nathan Frazier stepping up to the cause. Nathan Frazier, a man I would love to see against Carmelo in a one-on-one matchup. Maybe after he's done with Ethan Page, and if he can defeat Ethan Page, put that title up against him. Let's see how that rolls. And here we go, takedown shoulder block there. Carmelo's like, I'm stepping out. Ooh, all Ego dropping it with the outsider. Oh, this is what all Ego is all about. Getting any advantage he can. And now he's going to take out MS2. He's taking this whole tag team out. He don't care. He don't give a damn. Oh, Ethan Page. As you see Axiom down over there. Ethan Page is going after his boy. Saying, this is your boy, this is your man. I'm about to embarrass him. Oh, he's embarrassing the hell out of him. And Ethan Page is dominating Fraxiom. But look at Nathan Frazier. Says, I'm not going to let you step to the outside. Oh, Code Breaker on the outside. Code Breaker on the outside. And right now, Nathan Frazier picking up that pin. Oh. And now fly across the ring like that. Just fly across it. Do what you got to do there, my guy. Take him down there. Take him down and see what you can. Oh, no. Ethan Page, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Why are you talking all that trash? Stop talking all that trash, Ethan Page. All ego, all jokes, and Spanish Fly for the top. Spanish Fly. Spanish Fly that fell up top right there. And a kick right here, as this is a tough challenge here. Tough challenge for Ethan Page and the United States champion Carmelo Hayes, as Fraxiom is showing you why they're one of the top teams and why they should be in discussions for the tag team championships. Why were they left off the card tonight for that tag team championship? Why were the makeshift team of Cody Rhodes and CM Punk in it and not Fraxiom? And look at that double teaming. And they're taking out Ethan Page, and Ethan Page kicks out. Carmelo didn't come in. He's like, I guess I'll let him lose, man. I don't care. Like, I'll let him be the one that takes the L. I would let him take the L too. That's what I would do, realistically. And a big kick right there by Nathan Frazier. Now Nathan Frazier taking out Carmelo. And right now, it's when you celebrate. Make the tag in. Axiom in the ring. Axiom sliding to the outside. Big boo, you ran into it. Why would you run to the outside? You had full advantage. And both guys, running into the body of Carmelo Hayes, man. Oh, meeting of the minds. Oh, but look at Ethan Page says, I'm always ready. Oh, roll switch up right there. He already hit me with that once. And almost counted out there, but Ethan Page getting back into it. As what hell of a tag team this has been. A tag team matchup. This has been Code Breakker. And Ethan Page is up. He's trying to smack, but I don't know if he even knows what city he's in right now. He seems a little confused there. As a big jump and launch pad kick there by Axiom. He's going to take the risk, going to take the chance, going to take a chance to end this match. Oh, got caught by Ethan Page. The #1 contender letting it go. Drops him back, and a win for Ethan Page and Carmelo Hayes against Fraxiom. What a win. What a win for them. So look at Ethan Page just dominating here tonight. With the help of Carmelo Hayes, you couldn't do it alone here because Fraxiom did fight back, and they fought back hard, and they gave it all they had. But end of the day, there's a reason why this man's the #1 contender, and there's a reason why he is the champion. Tonight they're celebrating, but these two men know in the future there is a championship in between them. We'll see what happens at Night of Champions between them for the U.S. Championship. It's time, baby. It is time for the WWE Television Championship. We're fighting to see who we're going to get the rights from. Are we going to get it from Netflix, Hulu, USA, NBC, Peacock? Who's going to fight? Who's going to pay TKO the top dollars for us to change the name of that television championship? For now, just a TV championship. But let's see who will want to put that advertisement onto that championship that Jacob Fatu currently holds around his waist. Yes, that championship will be on the line at Night of Champions. We just don't know who will be the man fighting for that title. As KO right now coming into the ring, hoping it's a title for him to gain. Kofi's like, I haven't had a singles title in a while, and me and Woods on ECW fighting out there. He's fighting people like Priest, not winning, but he's fighting. You know, Grande Americano, they call him a Chaparrito Americano, is here. So right now we don't know, again, what streaming service is going to want to call that their title, who is going to pay us the most money, but we will get there one day. We will cross that line, but for now we call it the title of the television championship, and the champion right now is Jacob Fatu. He did win that championship on main event. It was the crowning moment, the inaugural moment on main event. Jacob Fatu winning it, and again, that title can be defended on main event. It's like any other title can be defended on main event, but it was the big moment for main event. Look at that move right there. As this is the elimination style, from what I've been told from Adam Pearce. So you eliminate your opponent by tossing them over the ropes, and you get them out of here. That's it for them. Trick Williams, Damian Priest, El Chaparrito Americano, Jacob Fatu, Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, all doing battle here tonight. Definitely gives you more TV time. And there goes Trick Willie. Trick Willie, one of the hottest up-and-coming stars that came from NXT. A man right now that says, I don't got any championship right now, boy. It's going to happen tonight if you guys aren't careful tonight. I'm going to take all of y'all with my lemon pepper stepper shoes and knock the silly out of you, knock the hell out of you guys, and send you into next week. That's what I'm going to do right now. And Americano coming after Damian Priest. And Grande. Hey, look at KO. KO taking down bodies. And for a lot of these guys, they're not just here on Monday Night, they were on ECW as well. And some of these guys are gearing up for battles at ECW WrestlePalooza this Sunday. So I can't wait to see how that goes, how some of these guys will get that call up. Some of those guys will be on the fight. Paul Heyman hasn't revealed much about it yet, just the main event. He told us it's going to be Kurt Angle fighting the defending champion, Tommaso Ciampa, for the Heritage Championship. Kurt Angle defended that ECW Championship last week against him, and Kurt Angle won his matchup against Ciampa. Now it says, hey, I'm due a chance at your title, so the main event will be that. And look at the takedowns right now, Trick Willie. And we already saw Kofi get tossed out the matchup. So who is next? Who is the next man out? Who is going to get tossed up next? A good showing by Kofi, but it's going to be tough right now. Former WWE champion against these guys right here. Who, well, look at that. Trick Willie, a former TNA champion, former NXT champion. Damian Priest, a former world champion, a former WWE champion. Universe champion, Universal champion. Kevin Owens, a man who's held a lot of championships here in the WWE. And there goes Grande Americano, who is actually a champion in Mexico in his own right. El Mundo Campeonato de Americano. That was his championship that he told me to tell you guys he possessed. And it's a real belt. Don't look it up because it's not. Everything that says it's not true it's not true. So it's a true championship. It's just, it's just talked about less. but now he's bringing it out of it. And Trick Williams get tossed out by Damian Priest. Oh, Damian Priest, I don't think you might have want to done that. You might have not want to taken off Trick Williams like that, because Trick Williams is about to be pissed off at you. And as we build towards Night of Champions, I also like to mention, right, the night before Night of Champions, we will be running a Saturday night main event featuring some of the other Raw members of the roster. This Night of Champions is a champion pay-per-view, a Champions exclusive pay-per-view. We'd like to welcome them to have a Saturday night main event so they can air out their feud, air out their stuff, and we get another showing out of this here. And look at Damian Priest taking care of business. And KO and Damian Priest going after each other here. And look at this. Jacob Fatu, the champion, and Damian Priest. Jacob Fatu making it here, telling Damian, let's go. Let's go. Nobody believed in you and I. And now here we are. Here we are fighting for a championship here on Monday Night Raw. And Jacob Fatu, the champ, trying to prove in his first title defense why he is the champion, why he won on main event and taking care of business there. Damian Priest could be on the verge of being eliminated. The man who eliminated Trick Williams is gone as Jacob Fatu. Oh, but Damian saved himself. Damian Priest, but Jacob again fighting. And look at Priest fighting back. Damian Priest says, I haven't held a singles title in a while. I need it. I need your title, unfortunately, son. And Jacob's like, no, I need this belt. I need a championship like this. It gives me more money. Let's move things up for my family. But Damian Priest says, I don't care about you or your family. And Damian Priest with a giant kick. And he is the winner. Give that man that championship. Damian Priest ends the reign of Jacob Fatu. Just about a week or so. A little bit under a week. I mean, hey, that's the thing about that title belt. It's going to change hands. Rey Fenix, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, here on Monday Night Raw, where he belongs. This is his home. He's going to be teaming up with the LWO, Rey Mysterio, and Joaquin Wilde to take on Grayson Waller, Apollo Crews, and who? And Santos Escobar, the AAA Latin American Champion, Latino American Campeón. Ahí está. Look at that. That is a beautiful belt on Santos, and he'll be in a big match on AAA this Thursday for the AAA Mega Championship ladder match, 8-man ladder match. He's going to be in that matchup, and I can't wait to see how that goes. As right now taking care of business there. Nope, nothing for him at all. As right now Waller is getting taken care. Here comes Wilde. Wilde's not at all afraid of the moment here. Not afraid of taking his chances here. And there it is again. And now Grayson Waller says, look, watch me do what I do. I do kicks like this. I do kicks on this squad. This squad can't stop me. This team can't beat me. It's Grayson Waller saying, all right, there you go. My time is ready. I'm ready to shine, man. All these other stars trying to come out here and take my moment. Apollo is ready to take it to Rey Mysterio. But look at Rey still showing that he can go, man. Father Time against Rey Mysterio. Rey is taking care of business right now, keeping himself in good shape, keeping himself well. And Rey Mysterio now said, I got to make the tag into my boy from the LWO here. Look at that, waiting for the right moment there. Coming after coming after Escobar. He's like, I don't like you. Like, you used to put me in your group. We were friends back then. Now, then you betrayed me and turned me into your cousin. You wanted your cousin instead of me? All right. And Apollo now coming after Joaquin. And a big boot there. But look at Rey Fenix saying, I can't get my hand. I have to. I got to smack this guy while he's out here. The Cruiserweight Champion of NXT taking care of business. It's going to end in a draw? What are we doing? What? And then in a draw, they all didn't recognize that we were in that. What's going on, man? That's crazy. Shinsuke Nakamura up next against Johnny Gargano. We heard you. You wanted a wrestling match. You wanted a wrestling clinic. You wanted a 5-star, 6-star classic. Here you go, Gargano. Nakamura gonna get unleashed here on Monday Night Raw. Yeah. Take your 5-star classics. I still just want beefy boys. As Nakamura taking it to Johnny Gargano here tonight. Kimura says, look, I'm on WCW as well, but here on Monday Night Raw, I like it. Last week, I almost had a chance at a championship. And he did suffer the loss in that matchup. It was a fatal 4-way with LA Knight, Ethan Page, and Santos Escobar. He did suffer the loss, but tonight, he said, look, I'm ready to forget that and get to the next step and just keep reminding people of who I am and what I've done in my wrestling career. Nakamura goes flying. I don't think there was anything there for him, but Gargano going to take advantage of that. Gargano said, look, it's a new day here on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw is my new home. I don't have to plank anymore. I can show the world who I am, Johnny freaking Wrestling. I mean, Alba is not here anymore. Alba's on SmackDown, so you got lucky on that one. And Nakamura taking care of those kicks to Gargano as Ciampa and Kansas LeRae on the outside. The Heritage Champion, Tommaso Ciampa, knows that, hey, right now he's not fully focused on watching his best friend Gargano. He's got his mind on Kurt Angle, who beat him last week on ECW television. So he knows, hey, look, I have to focus on that, but I'm here. My body's here just to support you, Johnny. As Johnny Gargano trying to make his climb for U.S. Championship here on Monday Night Raw. Look at Nakamura. He's like, hey, come on up. Nakamura taking care of Gargano there with that. And not enough to beat him yet, but you got to be careful. Nakamura always got a Kinshasa ready to go, ready to take down Johnny Gargano. Gargano lifting up. Nakamura taking care. That hurts. That's never easy. Gargano taking the leg drop to the back of the head. As here comes Johnny. Here's Johnny. Oh, but Gargano might have just knocked out Ciampa, and Ciampa's like, I understand. It's okay. We're good. And the ref saying, bye-bye, Ciampa. Get out of this one. And the referee tossing Tommaso Ciampa out of here. But Kansas LeRae still out there. Still on the outside. Always a looming presence. Always dangerous. Always dangerous. That's the one thing about her. And Nakamura taking care of business there. I'm being told right now by Adam Pearce is that after that 6-man tag match, he wants a 6-man tag at Saturday night's main event. So right now he's letting LWO and Rey Fenix make their match as they're going to face Kofi, Apollo, and Grayson Waller at Saturday night's main event. So that's going to be an interesting matchup to see there. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see that 6-man tag, and hopefully it lives to its potential and does not end in a count out. Hopefully you take that count out roll out and just let them go at it. Let them go crazy against each other, my guy. Let them beat the crap out of each other. Nakamura with the big knee. Also another match. He's giving me this matchup here for Saturday night main event. He's telling me right now we have the main event set up already. It will be a Kinshasa. That's it. That's game. That's game. And Nakamura is going to be no. What the hell? What the damn hell? Should have been it. Gargano, though, fighting here. And with that, he's got the crossface submission on to Nakamura. But Nakamura, an expert in submissions, man. Stuff to beat him with the submission. And Gargano was trying to do just that. But like I said, the main event for Saturday night main event will feature Nakamura. It'll feature Kevin Owens, Aleister Black, and the television champion Damian Priest. And they're going to be fighting for a chance at a #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship. The roll-up, pinfall, roll-up. It's a 3 count. That's a 3 count. That's a 3 count. Gargano. That would have been it for Johnny. Johnny Gargano would have been done there, but the rope, the pad, turnbuckle pad was exposed. I guess the referee said that was more important. And yeah, I guess that's why you don't want to have Johnny Gargano hitting his eye out and then having to cancel the matchup. It's Gargano will try to go for it, but Shinsuke drops down on the power bomb. Sit down. Nakamura with the win. Wasn't a I mean, the system says a 4.5 wrestling classic, but I felt it in my soul. It was great. It was great. It's Nakamura taking that momentum. Take that momentum now to Saturday night's main event. It is time to defend the Tag Team Championships. The World Tag Team Championships hanging above, and the ladder match is always deadly. It always takes years away from you. All the chaos that goes on to, especially when it's multi-men like this one. QB number 1, the face of the franchise, the man, the guy who's guiding us through this, Cody Rhodes, making his way downtown. And Cody Rhodes wants everyone to know that he wants championship gold. He wants the WWE World Championship around his waist. And he doesn't think he needs to earn it. He's like, look, I've done everything already. I forget earning it, fighting every single match. I'm skipping the line. I want that title belt. CM Punk reminded him, hey, it doesn't work that way, buddy. It's not the way it goes here. You gotta earn your keep here now. So we'll see how this one goes here. CM Punk being told, hey, look, you're going to team up with Cody tonight. You're either going to go after that title. Punk's like, well, I have a tag team partner if you want to call him over. Actually, it's Danhausen. Me and Danhausen teamed up on ECW. We've been teaming up on ECW for a good little chunk to win the tag team titles together there. And Pierce is like, no, what I want to do is put you and Cody in a team. I think Cody has lost his way. I think he needs to be reminded of that. He needs to be reminded of who he is, and I think you are the perfect man to remind Cody of who he is, and that way he doesn't stray away and get into his head. He needs someone like you to guide him, to lead him through it, to get him back to the road. You'll be a world champion, but him saying he is skipping the line, him saying he deserves it, he shouldn't be doing this, is not Cody Rhodes we know. So a lot of people wondering if Punk can save Cody. And let's see what it is. Oh, Bronson Reed, man. A member of the Vision. A dominant force. Sent to ECW to win the ECW Championship by Paul Heyman. Same with Bron Breakker, who sent over to WCW to look at the right time and get the world title and become a double champion. Win the WWE World Champion and win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And that is the Vision's plan right now. Logan Paul, I'm waiting to see what Paul Heyman's plan, what Logan Paul is, and Austin Theory, especially after losing tonight. And the rumors of possibly adding a female member onto the Vision. Imagine that. That would be quite the squad right there. But tonight, Logan Paul's goal is getting that tag team championship around his waist with his boy, his member, Bronson Reed. And Logan Paul, I mean, this guy's going to be a champion. Whether you like it or not, it's just a matter of time. This guy's going to be a world champion. A matter of time either here on Raw or SmackDown. And the division really wants to take over. You send this man over to WCW. Let him become the world champion. Let him take care of that. And you truly take over like that. And that's just my saying. That's just what I'm saying. But maybe Paul Heyman knows this better than I do. And now here comes the team that was the real number one contenders. They won a tag team matchup last week to become number one contenders. And now they got to fight in this one. Their odds just went down from 50% to 25%. That's the wild part for them. They had a better chance now with the two new teams that haven't really earned it in a lot of fans' eyes. But some people will be happy because it's more bodies to add to this ladder match. American Made is going to step up to the plate here and have quite the challenge here. Quite the challenge here for Chad Gable's boys. And let's see what happens here tonight. And here comes the tag team champions. Their belts are up top. Their belts are up at the top. They're not able to do anything, but they are the ones. And they are saying, hey, look, Roman's on SmackDown. Roman's going to settle that stuff over there. Or maybe he's on Raw. We ain't going to tell you where he's at. But just know when the tribal chief arrives, we'll be there to back him up. Not as his guys, not as a henchman. We're just here to make sure the family doesn't get disrespected by punks like CM Punk. And there it is, the two Yeetmeister, the Yeetmeister and the No Yeetmeister, ready to take care of business and retain their championships, keep it within the group. And they are the World Tag Team Championships on the main event spotlight of Monday Night Raw. This is going to be all out chaos. If you expect me to call every single move, then you came to the right place. I'm just kidding. It's going to be crazy to call every move, but I'll do my best. CM Punk taking it to Jey Uso. Look at that. Right to the bat. Their history. Punk and Uso right here. Punk's definitely now feeling the pain right now. Jey Uso. As everybody here is just fighting here. This is for the tag team championships. Nothing else and nothing more about it. You win the titles of tag team championships, you got more money in your contract. You got more spotlight, more exposure, more time in the sun. And Cody Rhodes says, hey, look, a tag team championship wouldn't be bad. I've already done it, but I want the world title. And Logan Paul he's been telling Cody, look, just do what I do and forget what these people say. Don't care about what these people say. They don't do anything for you. They don't move the needle for you. I move my own needle. And it just sounds wrong, but I've done it. And I think Logan Paul's trying to get into Cody's head and tell him, hey, look, forget these people. You don't need these people. Look at them. They hate me, but look at me. I'm rolling in dough. I'm rolling in success. I'm my own man. I don't need anybody to tell me what to do. And I'm one of the stars of Monday Night Raw, whether you like it or not. And I hope Cody's not listening to Logan Paul, not listening to Division, not listening to Paul Heyman. Those are bad things to do. And Punk's trying to get him, steer him away from that. Punk said, hey, look, Cody, you're the face of the franchise, and ain't no doubt about it, but you don't even need a title to do that. You're just the face. You're the guy. Don't listen to the voices. Like, I've run that path already of having Paul Heyman by my side when I was champion, and it's not something I'm, proud of all the things I've done, but it's what it's in the past already, but trying to gear you to a better place. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes said, look, Punk, I don't need that from you. I'm going to get there. And respectfully so, I've ridden heights higher than you have. And that didn't make Punk happy, but, Punk understands. He's got maturity. He's a little bit more mature. Cody's mature too, don't get me wrong, but right now Cody's feeling the pressure of not being the champion. He wants to be the #1 guy. He said that's what it's all about. His story's always been to be the top guy and doesn't want to get that spot taken away from me yet. So we'll see what happens with Cody and Punk. Adam Pearce trying to put some mentorship there for Punk. Punk said, look, he doesn't need mentorship. He just needs to be reminded of who he is. Go to sleep on the outside. Oh my God, Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed has got the championships. Bronson Reed is walking out of here. Him in the Vision are the tag team champions. New tag team champions. New tag team champions. Oh my God, that's how Raw's going to end. What? Yeah.